My real name's Paul. My Islamic name is Faruq. I grew up in the city for most of my preteen life, and then moved up to the country for posting. And just went to normal high school, was a normal youth, socialized with normal people. First time I heard about Islam, well, the first time I heard about what a Muslim was 9/11. I didn't know what that word meant. I didn't know it was related to Islam. It took a bit of research for me to link the two, and then realised I didn't know what Islam was. I probably confused it with the turbans from other religions. They all just mingled the same to me. It was actually through Brother Mateen. I was actually searching for the truth through different avenues all over the place on the internet, looking for what was right, what was wrong, what was the meaning of all these wars happening around the world. Why is religion usually the base of wars? And 9/11 was a big spark in that. And I was trying to find, the truth, the root cause of all the truth. And Brother Mateen said, have a look at this Quran. There's lots of truth in it. And the way I tried to find the truth was to disprove what was presented to me, to try and say, no, this is actually wrong. I couldn't do that with the Quran. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And then Mateen said, there is actually a lot of depth in this. He says, because I was in the hip-hop industry with Mateen, he says, look, everything rhymes. And I looked at the surahs, and they all rhymed. And the meaning of the surahs, it was just crazy. I took Shahada at Thornley Mosque on Jummah prayer. Sheikh Bohan was the Imam at the time, and very nervous. There was about 400 people, I think, in the mosque at the time. Brother Abdul Mateen was there. A brother Akil Islam, who showed Mateen the Quran, was there as well. It was a very humbling moment. I mean, at the time I didn't know, but some other brothers around me were crying, and I was looking at them saying, why are you crying? It's a good thing that I'm converting to Islam, And it wasn't until later, that I've fully understood what Islam is about, that I understand why they were crying. All my sins are just wiped away at once.
الهادي الودود فضله ملء الوجود عفوه خير وجود فارتجي دوما رضا فارتجي دوما رضا.
I think there were some times when Mateen would stay the night at my house, and we'd wake up for Fajr prayer, and my dad could hear recitation of the Quran, and keep quiet, So he could hear it all, and he was kind of thinking, what's going on? If I was to tell them that I was Muslim, they'd just be way too shocked. My dad was in the Vietnam War. He was very Western, almost racist. So for me to tell him that I was Muslim, I'd just be too scared. I had to prepare myself for it. I was living at my dad's house at the time. I was Muslim for about 2 months until I told him. I embraced Islam in December, and it was actually on Australia Day that I told him I was a Muslim.
I think on one occasion, his father actually caught me making wudu in the laundry sink, and I had my feet in the sink at the time. He was wondering, what's my son's friend doing with his feet in the sink, washing them early in the morning? We thought that's quite strange, and I was making wudu to pray Salatul Fajr. So Brother Faruq and myself, we used to stay up late reading the Quran and learning about our newfound faith. We spent a lot of time together, definitely gaining the knowledge of Islam, which is so vast and deep, as you know.
He's good, alhamdulillah. He every time he comes over my house, he always brings halal meat with him. He's accepted it. He hasn't looked into it. He's at peace with it, which is good. My father. I wish he would say Shahada. It would make it very good for me, very easy for me to be able to talk to you about Islam. Mum. Hopefully we can talk some more, because I know that you have an open heart for this. You've been interested in Islam, so maybe inshallah we can talk about it. Yeah.